Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, VL the King, bringing you guys another commentary here today. What you're seeing is the last episode of my Nemesis map pack walkthrough, basically. Well, walkthrough. We'll call it a gameplays, basically. I just want to go ahead and show you guys this, since it was the last map pack of all of them. Out of the 4, I'm not sure if I'm going to do Extinction yet, but we'll find out here in the future. If you guys really want to see it, go ahead and leave a comment down below saying you want to see me play through it, and I definitely will. I'll probably split it up, though, because I don't want to make it too long of a series, or, episode, because, you know, too many minutes is not a lot of good minutes, because I know that after a while, you lose a lot of attention if you start doing that. But what we're doing is we're playing some Blitz here. I'm using the same class that I used when I first played in the Nemesis map pack, and that's because this map's a little bit too close quarters to be using a marksman, just like almost all of them are, actually. They're all pretty close quarters, and it's pretty hard to get around if you're not using the right stuff. So I'm going to give you kind of the overlay of the map pack, or the map here. What it is on the right side, you're out in the open, you're up by the kind of like the docks, basically. And then if you go left and through the middle, there's a wide open middle area, and no one really goes there, honestly. It's like a big circle, and no one goes in the middle of it. But over here you see the docks, and you see me get the C4 kill and stuff like that here pretty quickly. And so the far left side's got all your inside buildings, and I actually played some Search and Destroy on this map a little bit later on. It's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. This is a really good map for that kind of a gameplay, because anything objective really on this map is good. I like the flow of it. I didn't at first. I really had a hard time kind of figuring my way around, but once I figured my way around, it was pretty good, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and this is a pretty intense game, honestly. Like, I don't think I did as great as I thought I did whenever I was originally playing it, but I was just working real hard to try and get those caps, to try and get us that win. We start off pretty strong. The team kind of slacks behind. We get down by a couple, and we start to bring it back. I'll let you guys wait till the end so you guys can figure out what happens at the end. But we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to talk about a couple of quick things here real quick, just because I like to put a little bit of a commentary into this outside of just breaking down what's happening in the gameplay, because it's pretty boring as far as just sitting there and going, oh, alright, I'm going to jump, now I'm going to run, now I'm going to shoot, now I'm going to do a bunch of other stuff, and it's pretty repetitive if you start doing that. But this map pack's got a lot of cool things about it, and that's what I wanted to kind of talk about, is advanced warfare and what I want to see out of the maps. I know in Call of Duty Ghosts, there's a lot of wide, real big maps, and it really favors a lot of assault rifles, and I'm not sure that I really like that, even though I'm an assault rifle person. And I know I talked about in one of my videos about balanced weapons, and I want to see that in Advanced Warfare, but what I want to see in Advanced Warfare as far as maps go is the more old school type of maps. You know, if you're playing Domination, you have A, B, and C pretty much linear, maybe a little bit, you know, like a bend where it's a little bit easier to kind of cut around to see if you really wanted to. But I like those kind of maps. I know these maps were really easy. A lot of them are triangle shapes as far as the Domination perspective goes, and I don't know that I really like that. And I like a lot more of the close quarter fast action maps. I don't mind using submachine guns if they're maps like this where they're pretty close quarters and you turn a corner and you just have to be able to shoot or you're gonna die. And that's kind of makes the game a little bit more exciting. That's what Call of Duty is in the first place, is going to be a lot more fast-paced. Actually, you see me here, I check out the TV, and I saw some hockey, and I thought about how ironic that is. And I know that a lot of Canadians are probably not going to be too happy about that. I know I watched Pamage's video, and he was complaining a lot about it. I think that's pretty funny, though, because that's exactly what I think of when I think of Canada. Hey, that was my Canadian accent for you guys. But back to my map packs here before I get too far off track. What I want to see is, I want to see small, medium, large, but I want them to be in the general same shape. Now, obviously, I want the maps to be themselves to be different, and actually, what I want to see in the next Advanced Warfare, basically, is a lot of up and down variant maps, kind of like this one, or not necessarily this one, but this map pack itself. There are a lot of up and down. And because of the new jumping that's supposedly coming out that we saw in the previews, I think that'd be really cool to see, kind of up and down. Makes it a little bit more intense because you have to kind of be looking all around. You can't just be looking in one spot. I killed myself with C4 there for some odd reason. I've been struggling lately with C4. I just randomly decided to put it on my class because I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 2, and you know, in Black Ops 2, C4 is kind of the thing you just throw on your class just because. And so But anyway, I want to see a lot of being able to jump up, go around, and kind of hang out in different areas. Be able to get better angles on different enemies when they're coming around places. Be able to, if you're going to try and run, say there's a game mode kind of like Blitz. I actually hope they bring back Capture the Flag, honestly. But say there's a game mode like Capture the Flag or Blitz where you're going to the enemy's objective and you're trying to either get it back or go into it, the portal or whatever. I want to be able to, if you're trying to go around the enemies, I want to be able to go up and down and kind of be able to avoid to some extent. If instead of just having to run down a path where they can just mow you over, if someone's defending the flag, I want to be able to find those creative ways to kind of get to the objectives. I think that would be cool, especially if they've already implemented that kind of thing, which I have the idea that they have. Just because of the jumping and all that other stuff, I think that their maps are going to be a lot more dynamic. I know in the preview, you kind of saw the guy jump really high up in the air, and he was already on a block just sitting out in the middle of nowhere that was already really high up, so you know you had to double jump or boost jump or whatever up to it. So I think it's going to be really cool to see what they're going to come out with whenever Advanced Warfare comes out with as far as maps. But like I said, I wanted to be really kind of straightforward, but with the ability to kind of go up and down instead of having to run way around. So that's just my opinion. I don't know what your guys' are. If you guys have opinions on that kind of a thing, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I'd like to see what you guys want to see out of Advanced Warfare. I think that's pretty cool to kind of get a discussion like that going. I do answer almost all my comments. Actually, I'm pretty sure I answer all of them unless it's spam. So you guys can go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll definitely respond to that, and we can kind of have a little discussion on different things. If you guys have some things that you want to tell me that I don't already know about Advanced Warfare, that'd be cool too, because there's a lot of stuff like this, all this new information that's coming out, and I really think it's pretty cool to kind of listen to and kind of basically create your own idea of what's going to happen, even though it's not necessarily what's going to happen. I know with Ghost there were a lot of things that people were thinking were going to happen, and obviously they got disappointed. Although, personally, I think this is one of the better games as far as released content, so they do have that going in their favor, and they did release a lot of new stuff. So I have been playing a lot of Black Ops 2. You guys are going to see a pretty good gameplay here later on. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, so be looking out for that, though. That's going to be pretty good. I've been gradually getting better at the game again, so hopefully I can bring that to you guys, and you guys will enjoy that too. But if you guys enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like. The video is coming to an end here, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this gameplay and throw in a little bit of music before the game ends. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
I cannot come alive.
Watch your six. You're running out of time, soldier.
I give up. I shoot them twice as many times and I somehow drop their burgers. Like that. They shoot first and
They dropped the stage. Fuck the bears, dude.
Holy hell, they destroyed your... Hoorah!
It's getting worse.